In this video, we're going to talk about Appsumo's last call. So this is a special service that they just rolled out recently where they're taking a lot of really good products that have been on the platform in recent months and years, really, and throwing it out there just for a few days. They were out here for 96 hours. So I apologize that I'm throwing this at you only with about a couple of days to go, but I figure it's better to do it now rather than later. Now, in order to in order to sign up for any of these current services, you do need to have an Appsumo yearly plus plan. So I'm going to be honest, I don't really know if the Appsumo Plus plan is really for everyone. It really just depends on how much money you usually would spend on the platform. A couple of things that they do give you that is pretty beneficial is 10% off of all Appsumo purchases. They give you some exclusive things that you can take advantage of, like this last call that we're talking about, so that no one else on the platform can get unless they are signed up for it. You also get complimentary access to a lot of the tools that Appsumo themselves has created, such as SendFox, Email Badge, Shorty SMS, and Sleek Bio. Those are some helpful ones, but to be honest, unless you spend about, I would say, $1,000 a year on Appsumo products, then that's where your break even would kind of be with it. I buy stuff on Appsumo, unfortunately, probably like every day. So this is something that I would definitely, jump into all the time because it is helpful, and I do end up saving money with it. So I want you to look at your own personal situation. What do you think is going to be best for you and what you buy for your business to run it? With that said, let's go ahead and jump into the last call. So last call is a 96-hour promotion that's going to give just these tools. I believe it's 13 of them or so. It's not a lot. Sorry, it's 11. I can't read. It's 11 products here that you can take advantage of, some of which are outstanding. And if you don't sign up for it now, rather than later, then you're going to end up missing out on a pretty amazing tool. And there's a couple other ones that, you might be able to get away with not getting now or waiting for something else to pop up later in the future. But I just want to give you my quick idea as to what's worth it and what's not. So let's go ahead and jump in. Number one, the first one that is definitely worth it would be Neuronwriter. This is an outstanding tool. It is one of those tools that you are going to kick yourself if you are any type of blog content writer or anything and you don't sign up for this. You're not going to have the opportunity to sign up for it again. Neuronwriter has taken off as being one of the better SEO optimization tools that are out there, giving you the keywords that you need to make sure that you rank within Google for almost any keyword that you're looking for. I would get it. This is an outstanding tool. When I signed up for it, I believe I signed up for their multiple plan, but it was a little cheaper back then. But still, get it sooner rather than later. There has been a couple of times where Neuronwriter has disappeared from Appsumo, but then came right back. So there is a possibility that could happen again. But I will say, with my experience with Appsumo, usually when particular tools and stuff really take off, meaning they really, hit a nerve in the community and people love it and people are buying it over and over and over again. Remember that Appsumo is just trying to get these companies as many people as possible with these lifetime deals so that they can have some seed money to improve the product and then start moving towards really pushing their monthly services and get that recurring revenue coming on with it. An example of that would be like Phrase.io. They used to be on Appsumo like maybe 2 years ago when they were first getting started, and now they're one of the penultimate places that you can go to get to get very good optimized keywords for your website. But Phrase.io is never coming back to Appsumo, ever. Okay, so you need to take advantage of it sooner rather than later. So this is definitely number one. Sign up for it. The cheapest code that they have is $69. I would probably at least recommend getting the double, maybe the multiple, really depending on how many you are using. Now that I think about it, multiple might be a little bit much if it's just you or maybe you only have a handful of people. But the thing is, it has the Google Search Console integration, which really makes it worth it because now I can look at your website specifically and know exactly what keywords you can integrate into existing articles so that you can have have a better shot at ranking for it, as well as the sharing level where you can create, edit, and read different types of articles. That way you can have a writer, and you can assign them tasks. They can log into Neuronwriter and be able to edit those articles. So it's really helpful to do this kind of thing to really optimize your content and your content creation. All right, so yeah, definitely number one, you definitely got to get Neuronwriter. Another one that I would probably go for would be key search. So if you do anything on YouTube at all, there is a video on this channel. I'll be sure to leave it down in the description or something, where I did a review of key search. If you are doing YouTube, whether it's running ads or running organic traffic on it, keyword search is going to be a great way for you to do great keyword research so that you can, the videos that you create actually rank. And if you're running YouTube ads, knowing exactly what keywords to go for so that you can get the most possible traffic to whatever your product happens to be. So keyword search would definitely be one that I would take advantage of as well. Another one would be Creaitor.ai. If you already have a tool like a Word Hero, or if you're using Jasper or something like that, but you're looking for a lifetime deal, you may not need Creaitor. But if you don't have any of those services, go for it. Creaitor is going to be a great tool for you to use. Great AI writer, good templates as well. Product Dyno. Product Dyno is a cool one because what they do with Product Dyno is kind of like a Kajabi or a Teachable. Here it is, Podia, Thinkific. And this way you can, if you have a course, and you need to find a way to host it online so that you can have students and memberships and all these cool things with digital products, Product Dyno would be a great place to start. I do want to point out one thing. Depending on the license tier that you go with, you can either have 10 products or 30 products or unlimited products. So depending on the type of business you're running, you could probably get away with just the 30 products. But if you're like me and just rather would not have any type of limits, then go with license tier 3. That way you don't have to worry about paying ridiculous amounts of money, because I believe like Kajabi, is like $200 a month, right? Or around $2,000 a year, depending on how much you're going for it. Now, granted, Kajabi is a very polished and amazing platform, but that's one thing that you would need to keep in mind when going through that. The next one is Context Mines. Now, Context Mines is to be honest, I haven't actually purchased it yet, but I have heard a lot of people say some really great things about it. It helps you to kind of organize your thoughts when it comes to creating blog content. It will give you AI generated keywords and kind of tell you, kind of whiteboard it out. Let's see if I can get you like a picture of it right here. But I'm going to be honest, like I haven't gotten a chance to use it because I look at it and feel a little intimidated, to be honest, because I don't think this much when I put together a blog post. I really just kind of do the research, but I can see how it can help you organizationally when you're trying to get your content together, putting all of your information, your research in one place so that you can organize the article in the best way possible. As you can see, it gets pretty good reviews, 36 reviews. I believe, and it's all 5 tacos. I believe a big reason why they haven't really taken off is because I'm not really sure what you need it for, but it would be a good one just to try out, see if you like it. That's another thing I meant to mention as well. Everything has 60-day money-back guarantees, so you can try it out literally for 2 months solid. And if you don't like it, press one button, you can get your money back. So think about giving Context Mines a try. Another one on here would be DynoRank. DynoRank is one of those SEO content strategy, competitive optimization tools, kind of similar to a Ahrefs, SEMrush, SE ranking, or something like that. In terms of getting accurate data, it gives as accurate a data as pretty much any other keyword research tool will out there. I still would fall with going with like an Ahrefs or SEMrush. They are just the best of the best. There's not much you can do about that. But a tool like DynoRank, if you are on a budget, really is helpful in doing some effective keyword research until you get your websites up to the point to where you can afford to get one of the bigger tools and do better, more effective keyword research. They do help with a lot of batching and getting keywords together so that you can do some topical authority type stuff with your blog posts. Super duper helpful. In terms of pricing, $69. They do have a keyword tracker as well, which is helpful. Usually with most things, you're going to end up spending a ridiculous amount of money for keyword tracking, but a $69 one time for 300 keywords, that's not bad at all. That's probably one of the biggest draws I would say with this as well. They have domain tracking and a couple of other things as well with it. But it is super helpful. I would at least get their $69 plan so that you can have a keyword tracker if you're looking for one for free. But you can get keyword trackers for pretty cheap, like $5 a month, regardless of what you happen to be using it for. So those are going to be the top ones that I definitely would recommend. Just to go back with it, that would be Neuronwriter, Product Dyno, Keyword Search, DynoRank, Creaitor.ai, and possibly Context Mines. But these tools are going away in let's see, what is it, 47 hours as recording this video. So hopefully, if you're watching this before January 27th, go take advantage of this right now before it goes away. Again, you will have to get an Appsumo yearly plus plan if you do want to take advantage of these tools before they possibly disappear forever. Again, look at your particular situation to try to see if going with Appsumo would be, or Appsumo's yearly plan will be something that is helpful for you in your business. So if you want to learn how to use Neuronwriter the best way possible, be sure to check out the video right here where I go through an entire step-by-step series of how I use Neuronwriter to get my articles to rank on Google in no time.